All right, Alden, it seems like we're getting a little bit of everything with this winter storm.
We are,
Except maybe not snow. Sorry to interrupt you.
Snow is not going to be the biggest concern for us, but I do think we might see a little bit. But ice is still our main concern. And that winter storm watch has been expanded southward. It includes our entire viewing area with the exception of Adair County and Columbia to our south. But of course, there's still always the possibility this watch gets expanded even further and maybe even upgraded to a winter storm warning as we get closer to the actual event. That remains to be seen. So let's break this down by timing here. We're going to remain dry for today and actually very nice weather for today. But starting tomorrow morning, we're going to have plain rain falling, and that's all we're going to experience for Wednesday is plain rain, nothing frozen. Temperatures are going to be above freezing. However, rain tomorrow could be a little bit heavy at times, so there is a small possibility we see some localized flooding concerns, but a widespread flooding event is also very low on our concern list. But sometime between Wednesday night and early Thursday morning is when we'll see a transition from rain to freezing rain and a little bit of sleet. And when that transition occurs is going to be very, very important, not just in terms of impacts, but also how much ice accumulation we could see. So freezing rain will be the predominant precipitation type on a Thursday, in addition to a little bit of sleet. And heading into late Thursday night and early Friday morning, that's when we could have a brief transition to snow, but that's only going to be for some locations. Not everybody will see any snowflakes. So let's look at this now with Futurecast. For today, as I said, actually going to be very nice outside. I encourage you to get outside and enjoy temperatures near 60 degrees for this afternoon. It will be a little bit breezy, but clouds are going to increase overnight. We'll stay dry for most of our Tuesday night, but around and a little bit before sunrise on Wednesday, that's when we start to see some of these light to moderate rain showers moving in. And as we continue throughout the afternoon, rain will likely pick up in intensity. So that's when we could see possibly some of those localized flooding problems. Up to 1.5 inches of rain will be possible for many locations here through our Wednesday. But late Wednesday afternoon into the early evening, we might get a little bit of a break, which will allow the ground on our waterways time to process that rain. But Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, that's when we start to see that transition to sleet and freezing rain. And that's why when this occurs is going to be so important. If it happens earlier in the night before sunrise on Thursday, we could start to see ice accumulations before sunrise on Thursday. And that could mean for some hazardous travel in the morning hours. But regardless, as we head through our Thursday midday and afternoon hours, we'll likely see a large area of freezing rain and sleet. And that's when we could see the most ice accumulation. But as we head into Wednesday evening, we might start to see a transition to snow. So that means in addition to this ice accumulation, we could have a little bit of snow on top of all of that. But most of this precipitation will start to move out of here heading into early Friday morning, maybe some lingering light freezing drizzle as around heading into our early Friday as well. So that's still the main storm hazard for most of our area is that ice. Snow is going to be more likely in northern Indiana and heavy rain more likely a little bit further to our south. So we still have some forecast questions. When does that rain transition to ice? How much ice and sleet could we see? And how far south will these impacts go? Because as you saw, that winter storm watch was expanded a little bit further south. Here's a 7-day forecast. 49 degrees tomorrow, so above freezing. 35 and falling throughout Thursday. Only in the 20s on a Friday, near 30 degrees on Saturday. But thankfully, starting Friday afternoon through the rest of the forecast, things are looking much quieter.